Welcome to the members of the Times 3 SOs. In the last video, we learned about the herbs that improves our immune system and directly fights against the virus. And now, let's see how to continue with our research. We would have to identify the herbs that strengthens our respiratory system by increasing our immune response and the herbs that eliminates the temporary symptoms. For example, Justicia arretora or Malabar nut. The vasocin present in these herbs acts as a bronchodilator. This is available in the modern day medicine as bromohexine tablets or syrups. Next, Acalippa indica. It helps to stop coughing up blood, which would be the cause due to damaged lungs or the airway. The third is Mukia madraspatna, which eliminates the accumulation of kaba or mucus from the lungs and sinuses. Then Lesser galangal and Himalayan yew. They cure the irritation in the lungs and thereby reducing cough. In the same way, we have to identify herbs that cure symptoms like fever and headache. Then the appropriate portion of these herbs has to be determined. It is very important to know about the antidote and supportive properties of the herbs we use. After learning the properties of herbs, one has to analyze about the symptoms of diseases and the hidden secret of herbs in the Siddhar's materia medica to pick out the medicine. Or else, one has to self-estimate these herbs and mix them up to make a medicine. This medicine should be first administered to patients with common flu symptoms like fever, cold, and cough. To continue the research on these medicines, ask for the patient's blood test results containing reports on DC, TC, ESR, platelets, that is, the total hemogram. Take these tests before and after the treatment. Please note down the feedback from the patients after each and every dose of the medication with care. The feedback from the patients and the blood test reports are really important. If it proves that the drug is acting against the disease, then administer the drug to 10 more patients to reconfirm your results. Only after that could you try out your medicine on a corona-affected patient. We are not supposed to publicize that the medicine is working just after administering it to 1 or 2 corona patients or not properly following up with the patients out of zealotry. Rather than doing so, we would be better off if we didn't conduct any kinds of research. The patients might even say that they've gotten cured just to not hurt the doctor who is treating them. Hence, it is always our responsibility to identify the truth by analyzing the test reports and making sure that we've got the proper outcome. This would be the best way to conduct the research. If you find out that the medicine is not working as expected, it is actually for the best, as we will stop giving out the wrong medications to the patient, and this failure will become a stepping stone to success. And we have to be patient, as the medicine might start working when appropriate changes are done to the formula. As famous scientists say, there's no such thing as failure, only learning experience. If in the case the medicine turns out to work efficiently, then inspect the medicine by providing it to more patients and taking notes of their feedback and test results. This is what we call clinical trials. Next to clinical trials comes clinical research. In this stage, the medicine is administered to patients belonging to all age groups and patients with health issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, and asthma, and a detailed investigation is done. Here, each patient might display a different result, and all these results are recorded. This resulting medicine is ultimately the safest medicine and the most powerful medicine. After proving this, one has to announce it to the public and notify other doctors to use this medicine without any hesitation. Only the medicine at this stage can be used to do research against corona. Modern medical system has different medicines for each type of viral infection. But our Siddhas have used a different technique. Like I already told, our traditional method attacks the disease using 5 rules. Traditional medicine prevents one from contracting a viral infection. If already infected, then it stops from becoming aggressive. It eliminates the root cause of infection, that is, the 3 doshas, and finally eradicates the disease symptoms, thus attacking in different way and making it difficult for the virus to survive and thereby curing the patient completely. On that account, doctors, please do get on board with the research and report your results to the research committee. Please don't let amateur details. It tends to be a great misdeed. Keep in mind that the patients will get affected badly due to amateur details. Report about your research along with the following information I'm going to tell you. First, if your information about the medicine is just a speculation, then you have to report that you're letting it out for further study. Most of the time, a speculation turns out to be the best medicine. Don't forget that all inventions and discoveries were just a speculation at first. Second, if your clinical trial is completed, you have to release it along with its certification. Then, if you have completed your clinical trials, we can directly approach the government to help eradicate corona. If you're not ready to let your formula out, you may disclose that you're not going to let your formula out. If you're in need to test your medicine, that is, proceed with clinical trials, you must specify your formula. Only with those disclosed details of your medicine's formula, you would get permission for clinical trials at hospitals. Corona first affects the throat and then spreads to the lungs. It creates excess mucus accumulation at the lungs, thereby reducing the efficiency of lungs function, which in turn affects the heart and the supply of oxygen to the heart. When supply of oxygen to the heart decreases, the supply of oxygen to the rest of the organs gets decreased. Now the function of all organs declines. If the patient already has other health issues like high blood pressure or diabetes, according to that, the degree of organ damage differs. Apart from that, the side effects of medicines administered will also appear as a symptom. Thus, COVID-19 could be classified into 5 different stages. Different medicines might be needed during different stages. The medicines acting on respiratory system will help you get rid of diseases. At the same time, prevention is better than cure. On this basis, our research committee doctors joined hands to do the research and have come out with a medicine. They have tested this successful medicine in their respective hospitals at Madurai, Kanjipuram, Puducherry, and Chennai. They have completed the research with their day and night of hard work, and they have distributed the medicine to the social workers and policemen too. And the medicine is found to have an impressive immune boosting response. The medicine has proven to get rid of flu symptoms like sore throat, cold, heaviness in the head, cough, and running nose on the very first day of administering the medicine. This drug was given to hundreds of people and the results were recorded and proven. This was the work of a group of doctors, not just a single doctor. This was possible due to the knowledge treasure provided by India's greatest Siddhas and yogis. Let's pray to receive their blessing. We'll let you know about this medicine's formula in the next video. Along with that, let's see how to fabricate medicines using minerals and what are its basic principles. In what combination are they supposed to be used? Then about handling puspums, that is oxidized ashes, and chenduram, that is sulfates. How to fight against this disease using metal or alloys of metal. About their structure and their characteristics of the 5 elements. How to handle medicines using chemicals, their antidote and supportive properties. Before learning about these advanced details of research, we have to learn about the basic chemistry of male-female materials, tamarind, salt materials, alkaline, acidic food items, alkaline essence of medicine, and their supportive and antidote properties given out by the Siddhas. Experienced details about all these would also be discussed. And finally, India's greatest secret of philosopher's stone, that is Muppu, will also be discussed. Jai Hind.